Good morning to all. The next chapter is chapter number 6, control structures. So control structures is also called control statements. So the programs always having a set of statements, that is set of executable statements. So compiler, it is a machine, so it can only know algorithm basis executions, that is whatever we are giving in output statement, it is directly sent it to the compiler without any knowledge, is just it is send it to the linear way, the execution in the linear ways. For example, I am giving a print statement 2, that is first print you are pass and the second print is you are fail. Just think how one person can get two statements like this, you are pass and you are fail. This is called linear statements, like a sequential way, that is whatever we are giving, the compiler without any knowledge, it is directly sent to the output page, but it is not possible to us. So that means even one can get your pass, other one you can get your fail. So out of this we can get only one answer. So that we are using a control structures, control statements, that means in between these two statements. So in between these two statements we are giving some control statements. So based on the control statements, the statement will be executed. For example, if you are getting a below 35, you are fail. If you are getting a more than 35, you are pass. So based on the control, based on the condition, the answer will be, the execution statements will be executing. So control structures is using for logical decision. So we can get logically decisions we can make with the help of the control structures. Without control structures we cannot get the decision. So we can confuse like this, you are pass, you are fail. So when we are using a control structures, it is help us to take a logical decision. The types of statements is sequential, alternative or branching, and the third one is iterative or looping. Sequential means I already told, but most of the computer programmers cannot they use sequential. So alternative or branching, alternative or branching, I'll tell you why the name is given for alternative and branching after these things. And third one is iteration or looping. The first one is alternative or branching. So here alternative statements having if else, if else. These three is called alternative or branching statements. So first one is simple if. So if in the sense in case, suppose in the C++ we we saw like this. So the condition is appear in the sense the parenthesis. It is a Python. So Python is I already told is a very easiest programming language. Here we don't want to use the parenthesis, we don't want to use any data declarations like integer, float. So many advantages is used as having Python languages. So if here simply we are declaring if condition, every keywords must end with a colon. So in a C++ we cannot use the colon for the if else, for and everything, but here Python every keywords like if, else, if, switch and everything and end with the colon. So if condition is true, executable statements will be executing. Here the condition is true, the statement will be executed. For example, I am declaring a x variable. So x variable, I am taking this x variable in an integer, and with the help of the input statement I am get the value, that is enter your age. So I am taking it will be appear in output page, enter your age. So in there we are giving some age. So this age, whatever we are giving, that age may be 18 or 20 or wait, maybe that age is taking as an input, but that should be in a integer. So we are declared inside the x, and if and we are declared, so whatever we are giving, for example I am declaring a 21. So 21 is appeared for the instead of x. So if x is greater than or 18, if x is greater than or, this is the condition. If the condition is true, this statement will be executing. So if the condition, so instead of x we are appearing 21. 21 is greater than or equal to 18. Yes, the condition is true. So you are getting the output statement, you are eligible for vote. Now we can understand, if the condition is true, the statement will be executed. Sometimes if one person is having more than 21, they can get you are eligible for what. So someone is appear gave us a 13, so it is not a condition is false, 13 is greater than or 18, it is a wrong. So in that cases we are using a if else. Else is a opposite to the if, that means wrong statements always appear in a else part. So if same example I wrote, if condition is true, this statement will be executed, otherwise else statement will be executed. Else so this is also keyword, so I am ending with the colon executable statements. If condition is true, this statement will be execute, else this statement will be execute. So the same example I wrote here, we are taking enter your age, in there you are entering some ages, that age we are take appeared in a instead of x. If that age is greater than or 18, you are eligible, else your age is not appear. For example, enter your age, I am giving a 13, so in the 13 is appear in the place of x. So 13 is greater than or 18, no, the condition is false though, so this statement is not appear. So instead of that, you are not eligible is will be you are getting the answer. If elif else, if elif in the sense last year you read else if statement is elif statement. If here the condition is true, one statement will be get, else other statements will be get, but here conditions also many, based on the condition many statements also there. So here one statement say 2, 3, 4, 5, so we having a branches of branches statements, that is alternative statements we can get. So that only it is called alternative or branching. அதாவது நம்மளுக்கு இந்த எக்ஸிக்யூட்டபிள் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் அவுட்புட்டுக்கு வரப்போகிற ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஒன்றும் இல்லை, ஆல்டர்னேட்டிவ் பிரான்ச்சஸ், அப்படி மரக்கிளைகள் மாதிரி அப்படியே பிரான்ச்சஸாக நம்ம கையில் இருக்கும். அதுக்காக தான் இதுக்கு பேர் வந்து ஆல்டர்னேட்டிவ் ஆர் பிரான்ச்சிங். ஸோ இந்த எக்ஸாமினேஷன் சம்டைம்ஸ் they are asking explain the branching, otherwise sometimes they are asking alternative. Just carefully, and the syntax of if elif else is, if condition is true, the executable statements will be executing elif. So in else we cannot give the condition, but it is the elif. If whenever you see the if, better you give the condition. So if you are seeing if, I am giving a condition elif. This is a else, we don't want to give a condition, but this is a elif, so again the condition is, so the varying is, this is we consider as a condition 1 and condition 2. So the elif is how many times it is your wish, but the if elif else, it should start with the if and end with the else, but in between elif how many times it is your wish. The syntax is this. I will like say the example, it will be easy for you. See, I am declaring, I am taking a one statements, that is x int integer data type. I am taking a input, that is enter your mark. I am declaring enter your mark. If someone is declaring going to declare their mark here, so that mark appeared in the name of x. If that mark, so for example I am declaring a 70, so that 70 is appeared in instead of x. So the 70, first the compiler assigned to the if statements, 70 is greater than or 90, no, this is wrong, so this statements will not executing. Next is the 70 is greater than or 70 and also less than or 90. So the 70 mark 70க்கு மேலேயும் இருக்கணும், 90க்கு கீழேயும் இருக்கணும், அந்த மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் வில் பி எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகும். சப்போஸ் நம்ம அப்பியர் பண்ண மார்க் கிரேட்டர் தென் ஆர் 50 ஆகும், எல்ஸ் 70க்கு கீழேயும் இருந்ததுன்னா, ஸோ தட் இஸ் 50 to 70க்குள்ளே இருந்தால் they are getting a third grade. So who is getting a more than 35 and less than 50, they are getting a fourth grade. இந்த கிரேடுக்குள்ளே இல்லாதவங்க you are fail அப்படின்ற ஆன்சரை இது பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ it starts with if and end with the else. In between I am declaring a 3 elif. So இந்த 3 elifல எத்தனை elif statements வேணால் நம்ம declare பண்ணிக்கலாம். Based on your mark you are going to get the output. For example, I am declaring a 68 mark if one student is getting, in the sense 68 is appear in the name of எக்ஸ். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ஸ் கம்பைலர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கண்டிஷனுக்குள்ளே அப்ளை பண்ணும். ஸோ 68 greater than or 90 நோ கண்டிஷன் இஸ் ஃபால்ஸ். அதனால் இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாது. இப்போது நெக்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸில் இங்கே எல்எஃப்குள்ளே இந்த கண்டிஷனில் அப்ளை பண்ணும். தட் இஸ் 68 greater than or 70 and less than or 90 நோ இதுவும் தப்பு. ஸோ இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டு எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாது. தென் அகெயின் இங்கே இந்த எக்ஸுக்கு பதிலாக 68 அப்பியர் ஆகும். 60 is greater than or 50 எஸ் and also 68 less than or 70 yes. So 68 is above 50 and below 70, so that person getting a third grade. So whoever getting a more than 90 mark they are getting a grade of first, and யாரெல்லாம் 70க்கு மேலேயும் 90க்கு கீழேயும் வாங்கியிருக்காங்களோ they are getting a second grade, and who and all getting a above 50 and below 70 they are getting a third grade, and who are getting above 35 and below 50 they are getting a fourth grade. But யாரெல்லாம் பிலோ 35 வாங்கியிருக்காங்களோ தே ஆர் கெட்டிங் அ யோர் ஃபெயில். ஸோ இது இம்பார்ட்டண்ட் கொஷின் ஃபார் பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாமினேஷன் எல்எஃப் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். அண்ட்